Okay, Pookie, hear me out. Today, I'm going to be talking about dolphin sex. So, let's get right into it. Dolphins are pretty smart creatures. They've been known to do things for fun, do basic calculations, and send a dolphin to the moon secretly in 1980. Does this fact mean they can consent? Maybe. I mean, it's pretty hard to rape them considering they'll rip your dick clean off due to the power of the dolphin pussy. Seriously, dolphin pussy is genuinely interesting. Like how it massages your cock into an intense orgasm and can legitimately cause a heart attack due to the perfection of dolphin pussy. But it's not just me fantasizing about this. Many people have had consensual relationships with dolphins. Most famous is Malcolm Brenner, who described that they/them dussy as transcendental. Transcendental meaning he genuinely felt like he transcended a dolphin pussy heaven because of how good this dolphin felt. Basically, he got a summer job in New Mexico, feeding and caring for dolphins. One of the dolphins tried to seduce him. He used this as reasoning for hitting on that dolphin coochie, but to be totally honest, be the bigger person and ignore it. Like, what would you do if the family dog was humping his leg? Would it be appropriate to assume it wants to fuck you? This is a rhetorical question. He did want to fuck his family dog. Anyway, after the famed sexual interaction with the dolphin, he was either forced to leave or the dolphin was shipped off, conflicting reports. The dolphin then killed itself, which he uses as justification for zoophilia being legalized, and he became an award-winning journalist. Yeah, it turns out he won many awards for writing columns that are unrelated to dolphinussy. Anyway, back to dolphin sex facts. Dolphins are actually the only creatures that do stuff for pleasure. Things that even I do, like attaching small fish to their penises, jumping, and running. Here's a flag that has dolphins on it. Weirdly enough, dolphin sex has gained a strange following over the years, which has led to the creations of websites such as dolphinsex.org. I know Wang did a video on this one, but 1, I'm lazy, 2, I'm not stealing his content because I'm putting a Swote spin on it. Basically, the website was just the writer explaining how to fuck a dolphin and then coping about why you 100% should. And so long as you have no morals, it seems pretty nice from what he writes. Anyway, I'm going to read some excerpts to pad out the runtime and give you a gist for what this guy was on about, okay? Question A. What is zoophilia? Zoophilia is best described, by the way, I'm reading from the website, this isn't me. Zoophilia is best described as a love of animals so intimate that the person and animal involved have no objection to expressing their affection for each other in the sexual fashion. It is not to be confused with bestiality, where a person forcefully mates with an animal without their consent, and with no mutual feelings whatsoever. This is something that I would never do to a dolphin. I love them dearly, and I treat them with the same respect as an honest husband would for his wife and children. I'm very worried about what he means there. Does he mean wife and children or wife and children? Question B. Why dolphins? Dolphins are very intelligent, highly emotional, and expressive creatures. They enjoy the company of humans, and if a relationship develops between a human and a dolphin, as happened with me, they will, on occasion, wish to express their trust and affection for you in the most direct way, through mating or sex play. Yes, you see, dolphins do not use sex purely for procreative reasons. They use it as a way of strengthening bonds between pod mates, mothers and calves included. What the fuck? That just took a turn. Jesus Christ. And also just for fun. Dolphins and humans share this common trait, which very few animals do. So sometimes it makes me wonder why people continue to ask me, how do you mate with a dolphin? Easy. Let the dolphin tell you. I'm not even going to make a joke here. This shit's just... Question 3. What do you do if a dolphin wants to mate with you? Except, if possible. I'll go through the steps involved with males and females. Oh boy, you're in for a fucking treat. If you're watching this as your first time, you're in for a fucking treat. Listen to this. The male. When a male is interested in you, about the only thing you can do, if you are a male, is masturbate with him. Unfortunately, I cannot speak for the female of the human species. It seems women just don't like dolphins enough. So I cannot say for sure if it is safe for a woman to mate with them. I would suspect not, due to dolphin's size. But then again, I cannot say for a woman. Warning, in the consideration of your safety, you should never let a male dolphin attempt anal sex with you. The bottlenose dolphin's member is around 12 inches, very muscular, and the thrusting and force of ejaculation, a male can come as much as 14 feet, would cause serious internal injuries, resulting in many injuries and possible death, unless you're the masochistic type, which you probably are. A male dolphin's member is roughly S-shaped, tapered at the end. If you're in the water with him, it's best to support the dolphin on his side, just under the water with one hand, and handle him with the other. Male dolphins, I find, not me, the writer, by the way, I don't do this definitely, tend to prefer the base of the penis to be gently massaged and squeezed, as well as gently rubbing it along its length. It feels very much like the rest of the dolphin, i.e. smooth and rubbery to the touch, but firmer. It doesn't take long for the male to ejaculate. Just like me, it takes around 40 seconds to a minute. It's usually accompanied by shuddering just prior to ejaculation, thrusting, and tail arching during ejaculation. The force of ejaculation can be powerful at times, so it's best to keep your face away from the line of fire. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. Or keep his member underwater. You can attempt to lick or suck the end while masturbating as well, but be warned, don't go full throat and get the hell out of the way, just in case you want to deep throat a fucking S-shaped dolphin, dick. Shoot, you ruined my weekend plan right there. A male dolphin could snap your neck in an accidental thrust, and that would be the end of the relationship. What a tragedy. And now, let's talk about the bit you're waiting for. Dolphin pussy. That delicious, succulent dussy. The female. Well, females are again a little trickier. There are two courses of action with the female fin: masturbation or mating. Masturbation. Female dolphins, once they show interest in you, can be supported in much the same way as a male. One hand underneath the fin supporting her, and the other hand doing the stimulating. The clitoris of the female is located at the top of the genital slit, and it is a prominent lump when erect. Yes, they get erect. You can rub it with your fingertips, lick it, or suck it, but with the oral aspect, you might end up with a bruised nose as they thrust into you. You can also slide your hand gently into their genital opening, feeling inside and rubbing gently. They feel warm and muscular inside. Their labia is tough, squishy, and sponge-like when they are excited. Don't be surprised if they start to play with your hand inside them. They have very manipulative muscles and can use them to carry and manipulate objects, including your hand. They can do things that would make a regular human turn green with envy. Their climax is coupled with stiffening, hardening, and sometimes lots of thrusting, clenching of the vaginal muscles, and sometimes vocalization. That was a sentence I never wanted to read in my life, but I just did, for you, the audience. And there's more, too. There's more paragraphs. I think we're on the 5th page of a 7-page thing. Mating. This is harder. Obviously, being human, it's awkward, but not impossible, to mate in open water. It is easier to have the dolphin in a shallow area, like the shallows just off the beach, around 1.5 to 2 feet deep. This should usually be comfortable enough for both the dolphin and you. Generally, you should roll the dolphin on her side so she's laying belly towards you. You can prop yourself up on an elbow and gently lay belly to belly against her. You may want to use the other arm to gently hold her close and place the tip of your member against her genital slit. She will, if interested, arch her body up against you, taking you inside of her body. There's usually a fair bit of wiggling and shifting, usually to get comfortable, both outside and inside. Once comfortable, though, females will initiate a series of muscular vaginal contractions which will rub the entire length of your member. They also may thrust rhythmically against you, so enjoy the experience while you can, since you will rarely last longer than a minute or two. Just prior to climaxing, she will speed up her contractions and thrusts. It is interesting to note that the times I have mated with females, they have timed their orgasms to mine. Whether they do this consciously or not, I do not know, but it is a great feeling to have two bodies shuddering against each other at one time. Whether you masturbate or mate a fin or female, always spend time with them afterwards. Cuddle them, rub them, talk to them, and most importantly, show them that you love them. It is essential to strengthen the bond between you. Like a way of saying this wasn't a one-night fling. Dolphins appreciate it, and they will want your company more next time you visit them. Alright, now that you've listened to me blab about fucking dolphins for the last 5 minutes, you have permission to kill yourself. Now that you've heard the perspective of a dolphin dog, let's talk to the other side of the relationship, dolphins themselves. So tell me, do you like humans? You heard it here first, folks. Anyway, this has been Swote. Remember to keep on swoting, and I love you. Bye. Masturbation.